Good morning, students. Myself, Dr. T. Vinod Kumar, Associate Professor in the Department of Mechanical Engineering, VISTAS. I am going to handle the subject called Unconventional Machining Process, otherwise called as Advanced Machining Process. It consists of 5 units. First unit is Introduction. First, you should know what is conventional machining process. In conventional machining process, metal is removed by using some sort of tools which is harder than the workpiece and it is subjected to wear. In this process, tool and workpiece are in direct contact with each other. In other words, the conventional machining process involves removal of metal by compression, shear chip formation. Demerits of conventional machining process. In conventional machining, metal is removed by chip formation, which is expensive and difficult process. Chip produced during this process are unwanted by products. Removal of these chips and their disposal and recycling is very tedious procedures involving energy and money. Very large cutting force are involved in this process. So proper holding of the workpiece is more important. Due to large cutting forces and large amount of heat generated between the tool and the workpiece interface, undesirable deformation and residual stress are developed in the workpiece. Unconventional manufacturing process are classified into two categories. One is unconventional machining process or non-traditional machining process. Otherwise, our second type is called unconventional forming process. Unconventional machining process. The unconventional machining process do not employ a conventional or traditional tool for metal removal. Instead, they directly utilize some form of energy for metal machining. In this process, there is no direct physical contact between the tool and the workpiece. Therefore, the tool material need not be harder than the workpiece material as in conventional machining. Unconventional forming process. In unconventional forming process, the metal are formed through the release and application of large amount of energy in a very short time interval. Now we should know the needs for unconventional machining process. Why we should use unconventional machining process? A harder and difficult to machine materials such as carbide, stainless steel, nitralloy, HA, alloy, and many other high strength temperature resistance alloy find wide application in aerospace and nuclear energy industry. Many of the materials also find application in other industries owing to their high strength to weight ratio, hardness and heat resistance quality. For such material, the conventional edge tool machining is highly uneconomical and the degree of accuracy and surface finish attainable are poor. The unconventional machining process have been developed to overcome all these difficulties. Now we will see about the classifications of unconventional machining process. It is classified under 4 categories. Number A, based on the type of energy required to shape the material. In that, there are 5 types of methods are there. First one is thermal energy method. Second is electrical energy method. Third type is electrochemical energy method. Fourth one is chemical energy method. Fifth one is mechanical energy method. The second category is based on mechanism involved. First one is erosion. Second one is ionic dissolution. Third one is vaporization. Third category is based on source of energy required for a material removal. Hydrostatic pressure. First one. Second is high current density. Third one is high voltage. Fourth one is ionized material. The fourth category in unconventional machining process is based on a medium of transfers of energies. First one is high voltage particles. Second one is electrolyte. Third one is electrons. Fourth one is hot gas. In methods of energy based unconventional machining process, thermal energy methods are categorized into four processes. First is laser beam machining. Second one is plasma arc machining. Third one is electronic beam machining. Fourth one is ionic machining. In electrical energy methods, it is categorized into two types. One is electro discharge machining. Another one is WCEDM, which is called wire cut electrical discharge machining. Third category is electrochemical energy based. In this method, there are 4 examples of that. Electrochemical machining, which is called ECM, electrochemical grinding, which is called ECG, electrochemical honing, which is called ECH, electrochemical deburring, which is called ECD. Fourth one is chemical energy method. Example is chemical machining. Fifth one is mechanical energy method. It is categorized into 3 types. One is ultrasonic machining. Second one is abrasive jet machining. Third one is water jet machining. Next, very important is process selection parameters. How we should choose which process should be used. The following points must be considered for the correct selection of the unconventional machining process are physical parameters, shapes to be machined, process capability, or machining characteristics, economic consideration. These are the physical parameters for the different types of a process used. For example, in x-axis, in rope, there are many processes are there. ECM, electrochemical machining, EDM, electrical discharge machining, EBM, electron beam machining. Next one is LBM, laser beam